Graduating class of Allegany College of Maryland.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Welcome to the Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony of Allegany College of Maryland. I'm Cynthia Bambera, President of the college. It is a privilege and honor to extend my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2023. It is a pleasure to see so many of you here this morning to celebrate the success of our students. Please join me in recognizing all their educational accomplishments with a warm round of applause for our graduates. The graduates before you are among 295 individuals who have completed the requirements for 359 associate degrees and certificates awarded this spring. At Allegany College of Maryland, our primary goal is to assist our students to meet their academic aspirations. Their academic success is our success. Graduates, we know you have successfully met this goal when you earn your ACM degree or certificate. Today, you make all of us very proud as we celebrate your graduation. Many of you completed most of your studies amidst a global pandemic. You were forced to expect the unexpected, conquer many obstacles, and find new opportunities. This experience reminds us of your incredible perseverance, adaptability, and resilience. This ceremony celebrates your past academic accomplishments. It is also a time to look toward the future of hope and excitement as you begin your career or continue your educational journey. Graduates, you are the shining stars of ACM, our community, our nation, and our world. You are the future. As you begin your journey as a graduate of ACM, I share with you some advice from former Apple CEO Steve Jobs. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to truly be satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. He adds, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. So graduates, I encourage you to follow your heart and your intuition, to find what you believe is great work, and to always love what you do. And again, congratulations, graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform guests who will stand as they are identified. Please hold all of your applause until everyone has been introduced. Board of Trustees with us today are Ms. Jane Belt, Vice Chair, and board members Ms. Michelle Martz, Mr. Jim Piles, and Mr. Eugene Frazier. Members of the administration include Senior Vice President of Instruction and Student Affairs, Dr. Kurt Hoffman, Vice President of Advancement and Community Relations, and Executive Director of the ACM Foundation, Mr. David Jones, and Vice President of Finance and Administration, Ms. Christina Kilduff. You will also hear from our student speakers this morning. Victoria Bowser will be introduced by Dr. Diane McMahon, Professor of Sociology. Carl Eckert will be introduced by Michelle Barmoy, Associate Professor of Biological Sciences. And Brenton Scott will be introduced by Tia Hasselrod, Professor of Business Administration. Our music for this morning's celebration is provided by the West Virginia Brass Quintet, directed by Brian Plitnick. Thank you for sharing your gifts and talents with us today. At this time, I would ask for the faculty and staff of Allegany College to please stand and be recognized. Graduates, I know that you will agree. Without their dedication and commitment of these individuals, who have aided you on your educational journey, you would not be here today. So please join me, graduates, in applauding our outstanding faculty and staff. Thank you. Those of you in the audience who are here to support the graduates and honor their accomplishments also deserve our gratitude. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children and grandchildren, friends and other family members, your support to these graduates has truly helped them to achieve their goals. So today, as we honor the graduates, we also honor you and thank you for your support. So graduates, join me in thanking all of your loved ones who have helped make it possible for you to walk across this stage today. Let's go. As you can imagine, there's much work that goes into making this ceremony very special for you, and I would like to thank those who have helped make it possible. First, the Commencement Committee plans the graduation ceremony, ensures that it is a celebration for you to remember. To this committee, I offer my gratitude. Thank you to our faculty, staff, and student volunteers for helping today. I would also like to recognize Grand Marshal, Professor Donna Brunelli, and Assistant Grand Marshal, Assistant Professor Ray Hunt as well. Thank you. Professor Jenna Gallion and Associate Professor Melody Gashler will serve as the readers for this morning's ceremony. Thank you. At ACM, commencement is an exciting time when everyone in the college community works together to support this very special celebration. So special thanks to the staff in admissions, registration, financial aid, advancement, instructional and student affairs, physical plant, media services, computer services, and everybody else who I didn't list. So thank you all for your support. It is now my privilege to introduce Ms. Jane Belt, Vice Chair of the Allegany College of Maryland Board of Trustees, who will bring you greetings. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bambera. On behalf of the Allegany College of Maryland Board of Trustees, congratulations on your graduation. You can be very proud of your accomplishments. In many cases, you and your families have sacrificed much in order to begin this journey. I know that this sacrifice will be rewarded. This is the first day of a different life, a new beginning and a new millennium. Today also marks the first day of a different life for Chris Rupenkamp. And somewhere, I think back behind the stage, I saw him a couple of minutes ago. He has been employed at Allegany College of Maryland for 42 years. I was reminded last night that he has attended at least 84 graduations. He has seen many young people leave here and begin their new journey. In our short lifetime, we seldom encounter major crossroads. This is one of those occasions. I'm sure that you are prepared to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity. Preparation for this day has passed. It is now time to apply your education received here at Allegany College of Maryland. Enjoy your day as you enjoy every day as you are enjoying today. And remember, in order to succeed, you must know what you are doing, like what you are doing, and believe in what you are doing. Please consider this closing thought. Only those who risk going too far will ever know how far to really go. Congratulations, graduates.
Hello, everyone. I'm Diane McMahon, the sociology professor here, and it is my pleasure today to introduce Victoria Bowser. She's an accomplished ACM student, a good friend of mine, and today's outstanding commencement speaker. With Victoria today is her loving family over there in the bleachers, her husband Brian, who has been a constant supporter, true friend and ally, and her stepson, Draker Taylor, one of the other mother-in-law, father-in-laws. There they are. Let's give them a round of applause. Courageous, compassionate, civic-minded, academic excellence, advocates, a natural-born leader. I believe these are the words that best describe Victoria. This is because Victoria is graduating today with very high honors, summa cum laude, receiving an associate's degree in sociology and right now focused on her long-term goal of completing a bachelor's and master's degree so she can work to make a difference in our communities. Good, stand by me. Yet, Victoria's accomplishments do not end here. Along with being a full-time student, a loving wife, and a supportive mom, Victoria has also worked full-time as a peer support specialist in Cambria County, Pennsylvania. Creating a framework of success, Victoria empowers the people she works with by focusing on self-healing, self-care, one-on-one hands-on support, and encouraging personal paths to self-recovery. And not just that, in addition to working full-time and being a full-time student, Victoria is also a volunteer servant leader. She is currently the secretary of the board of the community support programs in Cambria County, and she's also on an advisory board for Temple University study, which focuses on community inclusion strategies. And to end it all, she also, with addition to the career, home, and volunteer work, she has been a center of our support here, a student leader on the Civic and Community Engagement Committee, and Phi Theta Kappa member, and a member of the Honors Program. As many of you may know, if you want to accomplish an important task, ask a busy person, but a reliable person, one who is really goal-driven, focused, and compassionately cares about others. That's Victoria. Although work-life boundaries will always be a priority, if you can work towards a healthy balance between the two, you will find the secret to a happy and fulfilling life. So please welcome Victoria to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. McMahon, and good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to see everyone here today to celebrate the tremendous achievements of the class of 2023, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my journey with you all. It's been a pleasure to have been a student at ACM these last 2 years. So, 13 years ago, at 18 years old, I dropped out of high school. 12 years ago, at 19 and only a GED to my name, I attempted going to college for the first time. Like high school, my experience hadn't gone at all as I'd hoped it would. I was overwhelmed, lost, and completely certain that I just wasn't cut out for it. I left after only 2 semesters. My mental health had already been poor, and after these 2 things I considered evidence of my own lacking character and capabilities, my mental health continued to decline. What followed was almost a decade of uncertainty, discontent, and absolute confidence in my own failure to thrive. I felt unworthy of good things. In the years following, I encountered failure after failure, followed by tragic happenstance beyond my control, and then the cycle would repeat itself. It seemed like nothing could go my way, no matter how hard I tried, and I was convinced that this was just my one fundamental personal truth. No matter what I wanted out of life, I was going to be handed what I called the not quite rights. The things that didn't go as I'd planned or hoped, the things that hurt. So, the not quite rights. But what I couldn't see, at first at least, was that each time I fell down, I was also getting back up. Even if I stumbled on my way up, or it took 127 tries, or even when I managed it, I still felt like I was only at a crouch. But then I wasn't just getting back up. I was getting up and taking a step forward, and another, and soon I was getting up and running full tilt. Sometimes I tripped, sure, I still do. Sometimes I had to stop and rest, or I'd get myself turned around, but resiliency. I developed a sense of resilience in the face of life itself. Don't get me wrong, the universe still continued to throw out my share of trials and tribulations. In that time, I faced an abusive relationship, experienced sexual assault and homelessness, battled with addiction, and lost loved ones. So, yeah, trials and tribulations, the not quite rights, and a lot of them. And I know all of my difficult experiences are unfortunately not unique. I'm sure everyone here today can look back on their own lives and recall their own hardships, the disappointments, the plans gone awry, the not quite rights. The most difficult parts of life that we know can happen, but can never quite prepare ourselves for completely. But when I look out at my fellow students, that's not what I see, or at least that's only a small part of it. What I also see are people who fought through all those hardships. I see people who, come what may, pick themselves back up or are in the process of it. I see people who grew and learned and adapted through every hardship, every late night of studying or almost missed deadline, every not quite right of their own. I see people who grew resilient in the face of life, or maybe in spite of it. It's that resiliency and spirit that has helped propel you forward through the hardships, through the days you felt overwhelmed or lost or like you just weren't cut out for it, whatever it might have been. It's the strength and resiliency that grew, even when you might have been uncertain, discontent, or absolutely confident in your own failure to thrive. Maybe even the times when you felt unworthy of good things like I had. But it's that resiliency and spirit that sees you here today in your caps and gowns, graduates of Allegany College of Maryland, after all your hard work, not quite rights be damned. And it will be the resiliency and spirit that carries you forward in whatever comes next too. So, in conclusion, you've made it this far, and you're worthy of all the good things you keep getting back up for.
Hello, my name is Michelle Barmoy. I'm a professor in the science department here at ACM. Please allow me to introduce to you Carl Eckert. Carl is a third-generation Trojan, as both his father and late grandmother attended classes here. Along with other biology graduates today, Carl worked on the phage hunters research project, where he helped to isolate viruses and annotate their DNA, becoming a published researcher. He and his lab partner also presented a poster on their work at a national symposium. For his efforts, he received the Phage Hunters Outstanding Achievement Award. Carl was also an active member in our Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, serving as the Vice President of Leadership and attending the Middle States Regional Conference. He was named to Phi Theta Kappa's All-Maryland Academic First Team. Carl is transferring to Frostburg State University to pursue a bachelor's degree of health sciences and hopes to apply to medical school. In the science division, we have enjoyed having Carl as a student. He's left an indelible mark on us, so much so that his name has become a verb. If you have had the pleasure of working with Carl, even those faculty outside of the science department as well, please raise your hand. I'm sure even those non-science faculty will understand when I say that you've been Carled. We will miss him and wish him luck in his future endeavors. And now please join me in welcoming Carl Eckert.
Thank you, Professor Barmoy. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the board, Dr. Bambera, faculty and staff, and most of all, the Allegany College of Maryland graduating class of 2023. Good morning, and welcome to today's commencement exercises. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for letting me speak today. Now, before I begin my speech, I wanted to go slightly off script, and since tomorrow is Mother's Day, I wanted to take a second to thank my beautiful mother who is here today. Mom, I love you, and I thank you. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. Oh yeah, and I also want to thank my dad too, but even though Father's Day isn't for another month. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Our college slogan is "Engage Your Future," and we see it everywhere. On ads on social media, on posters in buildings, on t-shirts, and on other college merch. It is a slogan we take for granted, but its importance cannot be overstated. Today, I will break our slogan down into its individual parts. Engage, your, and future. To me, engaging means to take an active role in and to rise to the challenge. When you decided to attend Allegany College of Maryland, my fellow graduates, you decided that you wanted to take an active role and rise to the challenge of secondary education. Earlier, I recognized the faculty and staff of our institution. They looked at us as students and recognized that we were up for the challenge. They recognized that we wanted to engage our futures to better ourselves and to better the world around us. So what did they do? They took it easy on us, right? No. No, they challenged us. They engaged us by providing critical knowledge and supplying opportunities and challenges for us to apply that knowledge. Sometimes we may have gotten a grade we didn't like or may not have done as well as we had hoped. But we didn't back down. Our professors challenged us not because they wanted us to fail, but because they wanted us to learn. They wanted us to ultimately succeed. Whether it was in the classroom, on the field, or on the court, or in our extracurriculars, we had to take an active role. We had to study, learn, and commit to memory that knowledge which our professors, coaches, and advisors extended to us. Many of us have had other challenges we had to engage in outside of the classroom, such as balancing work and school, taking care of kids or family members, and other unique challenges. But ultimately, we persevered. We engaged. The second part of the college slogan is your. Now, I know I've used the words our and us a lot, but ultimately, the academic performance that you showed as students was yours. Nobody did it for you. Nobody twisted your arm to learn the content. And many people may have helped along the way, but in the end, it came down to you. At the collegiate level, you had to put in the work. And this part of the slogan also shows that despite being a graduating class, we are all individuals. We came here as individuals, and we will leave here today as individuals. We began this engagement at different times and different places in our lives. Some of us, like me, are traditional students who came to pursue higher education after high school. Some of us are non-traditional students who at some point in life decided to want something more. Some of us are transfer students who came to Allegany College of Maryland from other institutions. No matter where you came from and no matter where you're going next, you recognized that the best place to continue your next steps in post-secondary education was here. You made this college, and the accomplishments you achieved here, truly yours. And finally, the last part of our slogan, future. The future is uncertain. We do not know what will happen. The uncertainty the future presents can be intimidating. Good things will happen to us, and bad things will happen to us. From this ceremony today, we will all go our separate ways. Some of us will immediately enter the workforce and move to other places. Some of us, like myself, will transfer to four-year institutions. But no matter what your future holds, I am confident that your time here at ACM, through your engagement, has prepared you for the future. I will leave you here with this. If you're sitting here today wearing a cap and gown and are receiving a diploma, you have engaged your future, and I believe you will continue to once you leave here today. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023. Allegany College of Maryland, engage your future. This castle's been giving me trouble.
Welcome. I'm Taya Hasselrode, a professor in the business division here. Board of Trustees, President Bambera, faculty, staff, families, guests, and graduates. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Brenton Scott. Brenton grew up in Baltimore with his supportive parents and two siblings who are here today. While taking his classes at ACM, he also enrolled in a continuing education real estate class. And he will take his real estate exam this summer. He completed an internship at Coldwell Banker, and he wants to start his career in Maryland, working with Coldwell Banker to, in Brenton's words, help people find their forever homes. I met Brenton in January of 2022 in my sales class. I could tell he was a good student, because he enthusiastically participated in class and always had really good ideas. However, he took his first test and received a C. He was devastated. He came to me after class and shared how he thought he knew the material and he couldn't believe he did so poorly on the test. He wanted to know what he needed to do differently the next time to get an A grade that he wanted. He was willing to put forth the effort and acknowledge that he had to spend more time engaged with the material. I told him how very proud of him I was because he didn't make excuses. He didn't blame me or blame the content or blame the test. He just owned that test grade and said, "What do I need to do to get an A and understand this material?" That showed me Brenton's character. I knew that Brenton would succeed at ACM and succeed at anything he set his sights on. By the way, Brenton did get an A in that sales class. The last thing I'd like to mention about Brenton is the reason he chose Allegany College of Maryland. I'll preface this with the fact that as a business professor, I teach the meaning and importance of a business's mission statement. I learned that Brenton chose ACM because of what he read on our mission statement. He knew he found a place here where he could unapologetically be his best self, and he knew he would be supported here to achieve his goal of an education because we care about student success. I'm sure I'll talk about Brenton in class the next time I teach mission statements. It has been a pleasure to be a part of Brenton's journey and to see him grow as a student and as a person. His confidence, passion, and work ethic will take him far in life. And now, Brenton Scott.
Well, as y'all know, I got a C. She didn't have to put that on there, but she put that on there. But thank you. Okay. Good morning, members of the Allegany College of Maryland faculty and staff, President Bambera, members of the board, friends and family, and the soon-to-be graduates of the spring class of 2023. Y'all not gonna clap? Okay. Today I'm here before you with a lot of emotions. First, I would like to give thanks to the college for allowing me to speak at our graduation. I want to take the time to acknowledge that we made a huge accomplishment, and we all will be recognized for the tremendous effort that we used to put towards our degrees. Each one of us has our own story, but our stories collide at this very moment. For me, my story begins with being born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. I grew up in a lower middle class neighborhood with my mother and father, who raised me to the fine young man that I am today. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Being raised in a lower middle class neighborhood never bothered me too much, since we always felt safe and had full bellies. Now, I don't want to give up the perception that everything was warm and fuzzy, because for me it wasn't. With me being the only boy in the family, I felt hard to find someone who I can be on common ground with. Then, as time moved on, I still felt alone in high school, since I really didn't understand what was going on inside. While in high school, I wasn't the most popular kid, but I want to say that I had a couple good friendships that I still have today. In high school, most students would say that they were reluctant on their schoolwork or just didn't care enough to produce good grades. But for me, it was the total opposite, since I had an after-school job as well as keeping up with different assignments each day. While in middle and high school, I really didn't understand what was going on until I was explained the term gay. When the term gay was explained to me, it really became clear as to why I felt like I didn't understand myself, since I didn't know who I was. I came to the realization that I felt misplaced or out of the ordinary because I wasn't like the other guys who wanted to play football or wanted to get dirty, but instead I wanted to sit down. By the end of high school, I came to the decision to attend college, not only to solidify my career journey, but to finally be myself. I personally view college as my way of being able to satisfy my inner needs within myself, and also get away from my nagging mother of, "Did you take out the trash?" I chose Allegany College of Maryland based off of their mission statement, which says, "We deliver diverse, relevant education centered around student success and a supportive and engaging community. The keywords that stood out to me were engaging, diverse, and most importantly, supportive, since each one of these words has been in my experience. During my journey at Allegany College of Maryland, I can say that I was provided with every word. Whether it was supportive teachers who would help you understand an assignment, the different ethnicities that you see throughout the campus, or the engaging community that's more than willing to help a fellow ACM student. ACM gave me the opportunity to be myself, which I will never forget. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does him saying that he's gay have to do with my story? Well, our stories are similar since we all face our own mental, physical, and academic challenges. But we all persevere towards our goal. Furthermore, I can end my speech by saying, I'm excited to say that we did it. Knowing that after today we can finally call ourselves an alum is a huge honor. We put in the time and effort to graduate with our degrees in our chosen field. We decided to take the leap of faith and attend college and finish this chapter of our stories. We are graduates. Thank you.
Madam Grand Marshal, do the faculty of Allegany College of Maryland approve of the following students, acknowledging that they have been extensively examined and are thoroughly recommended for graduation?
Dr. Hoffman, as representative of the faculty and staff of Allegany College of Maryland, I affirm that the students present this morning, as well as those unable to join us, but who are listed in the official program for commencement, have been duly enrolled and thoroughly tested and eligible to receive their degree certificate.
Ms. Belt, all faculty and staff are in agreement with the proclamation of the Grand Marshal. The candidates who are being presented to you at this commencement have been duly enrolled, extensively examined, and are thoroughly recommended by the faculty as having completed the requirements of the associate degree, the certificate, or the letter of recognition as appropriate from Allegany College of Maryland. The President and I, the Senior Vice President of Instructional and Student Affairs, therefore certify that the candidates are entitled to receive the same and take immense pride in presenting them to you.
By the authority vested in the Board of Trustees by the State of Maryland, the following students, having been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and certified by the President as having met the requirements for graduation, are hereby granted the associate degree or certificate as appropriate and are entitled to all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Before formally presenting the graduates in recognition of their academic achievements, we would like to acknowledge students graduating with the following honors. Please stand and be recognized if these honors fit you. As students are announced, those graduating from Allegany College of Maryland Honors Program will be noted. So those graduating Phi Theta Kappa, the Honor Society for Community Colleges. Those graduating Psi Beta, the Honor Society for Psychology. Phi Beta Lambda, Honor Society for Future Business Leaders of America. No, not that one. The Focus on Women Awards or the Focus on Men Award winners. Trio Pathways for Success students. Those graduating who have served in the military. Aspiring Young Mentors, the male mentors of color. Students wearing a blue and green tassel signifying their fulfillment of the commitment to I'll say that again. The commit to complete pledge of Phi Theta Kappa. Please stand. Nope. Those graduating from the P-Tech program. Those graduating cum laude, if cum laude was in your card. Those graduating magna cum laude. And those graduating summa cum laude. For those in the audience, cum laude is Latin for with honors and is based upon a student's grade point average. Magna cum laude is with high honors. Summa cum laude is the highest honors. So congratulations that your hard work and diligence has earned these academic achievements at Allegany College of Maryland. Graduates this morning will be receiving an associate's degree or certificate. As the instructional programs are announced, graduates, please come forward. Family and friends, please hold your applause until the graduates receive their diploma and/or certificate for each curriculum area. The following graduates will receive the Associate Applied Science degree, Applied Technical Studies.
Colby L. Barclay, Applied Technical Studies, summa cum laude. Deasia Monique Brown, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate General Studies. Tiffany Michelle Carroll, Medical Administrative Assistant, Applied Technical Studies. Mikabel Janelle Giardi, Applied Technical Studies. Donna Jean Morgan, Medical Assistant, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, Magna Cum Laude.
Those graduates receiving an Associate Applied Science degree, Automotive Technology.
Tristan Brem, Automotive Technology, Magna Cum Laude.
Those graduates who are receiving an Associate Applied Science degree, Business Management.
Brenton Leanto Scott, Business Management, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate Business Accounting, Certificate Business Entrepreneurship, Certificate Business Marketing and Sales, Certificate Business Supervision, Certificate General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Brooke Yvonne Goknauer, Business Management, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude.
Those graduates receiving an Associate Applied Science degree, Computer Technology.
Haley Clausen, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Reese Clem, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Jesse M. Ketterman, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, cum laude. John Eugene McGuire III, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude. Kyler Price, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, magna cum laude. Angela Rose Robinette, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity. Caitlin Rosenberger, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity. David C. Sell, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Applied Technical Studies, cum laude. Trenton R. Tinchnell, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Associate of Science, General Studies. Christian Alexander Tourneau, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude.
Those graduates who are receiving an Associate Applied Science, Criminal Justice.
Madison Faith Hayes, Criminal Justice, General Studies. Avery Nicole Nyes, Criminal Justice, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude.
Those following graduates who are receiving an Associate Applied Science, Forest Technology degree.
Remind me when you're okay. Nathan Bortner, Forest Technology. Samantha Clemens, Forest Technology, cum laude. James Douthwaite, Forest Technology, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Brooke Hartle, Forest Technology. Noah Jack, Forest Technology. Can you read that? I can't even read it.
Grace Mowry, Forest Technology, cum laude.
Brady Stephen Nicewonger, Forest Technology, magna cum laude. Tristan A. Puffenberger, Forest Technology. Deline Smith, Forest Technology. Abby Walters, Forest Technology.
Those graduating with an Associate Applied Science, Legal Studies.
Lacey Ann Mullinax, Legal Studies, Associate of Science General Studies, Certificate Legal Studies. Erica Lynn Webb, Legal Studies, Certificate Legal Studies. Alyssa Renee Whitaker, Legal Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude.
The following graduates are receiving an Associate Applied Science, Multimedia Technology.
Hannah V. Hart, Multimedia Technology, Certificate Multimedia Graphic Design. Megan Brode, Multimedia Technology, Certificate Multimedia Graphic Design, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Daniel Ashley Highland, Multimedia Technology, Certificate Multimedia Graphic Design, Honors summa cum laude. Madison Corinne McMillan, Multimedia Technology, Certificate Multimedia Graphic Design, Certificate Multimedia Social Media Marketing, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude.
The following graduates are receiving an Associate of Arts degree, Arts and Sciences.
Emma Grace Cook, English, cum laude.
The following graduates are receiving an Associate of Science degree, Arts and Sciences.
Victoria Lynn Bowser, Sociology, Alpha Sigma Lambda, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Carl Daniel Eckert, Biology, Phi Theta Kappa, Magna Cum Laude. Haley Ann Bloom, Biology. Jasmine Clark, Psychology, Certificate, Addictions, Cum Laude. Megan L. Davis, Psychology, Associate of Science, General Studies, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate, General Studies. Brianna N. Frankfurt, Criminal Justice. Rebecca Marie George, Biology, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Jessica A. Gulahan, Psychology, Certificate, Addictions, Phi Theta Kappa. Broden W. Green, Criminal Justice, Investigations. Jeannie Harris, Social Work, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate, General Studies. April M. Huckabee Yeager, Psychology, Certificate, Addictions, Phi Theta Kappa, Honors. Haley Alicia Malone, Criminal Justice, Investigations, Arts and Sciences, Psychology, Magna Cum Laude. Megan Elizabeth Malosky, Criminal Justice, Investigations, Phi Theta Kappa, Magna Cum Laude. Avery Morgan Painter, Criminal Justice, Investigations, Cum Laude. Haley M. Solanish, Business Accounting, Business Administration. Carlos A. Sanchez. Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Alan James Stevenson. Criminal Justice, certificate, criminal justice. Amber N. Wade, sociology. Chloe Peyton Watkins, criminal justice, investigations. Certificate, criminal justice investigations, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Caleb James Wegman, history, magna cum laude. Ariadne Whitmer, psychology, cum laude.
Those graduating with an Associate of Science degree, Computer Science, Secure Computing, and Information Systems. Business Administration. Criminal Justice Studies.
Benjamin D. Starr, computer science, secure computing and info systems, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude.
Those graduating with an Associate of Science degree, Business Administration.
Arthur Josiah Jones, Business Administration, Associate of Science, Business Accounting.
Those graduating with an Associate of Science degree, General Studies.
Marquita J. Hemsley, General Studies. Taylor Serpone, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Michaela Alexander, General Studies, summa cum laude. Lindsay Crow, General Studies. Adelie Dozart, General Studies, Applied Technical Studies, cum laude. Tracy J. Grapes, General Studies. Sarah Crow Lewis, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude.
Those graduating with an Associate of Science degree, Teacher Education.
Amanda Johnson Aberly, Teacher Education, Early Childhood, Teacher Education, Secondary, Applied Technical Studies, Certificate General Studies, Alpha Sigma Lambda, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Taylor Morgan Howe, Teacher Education, Elementary, Associate of Science, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Michaels, Teacher Education, Early Childhood, Certificate General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. Brittany Nicole Price, Teacher Education, Secondary, Associate of Science, General Studies. Tylee Ann Smith, Teacher Education, Early Childhood.
The following graduates are receiving a certificate.
Katrina Marie Oster, Certificate, Business Entrepreneurship. Daniel R. Kokenauer, Certificate, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Benjamin Joseph Sell, Certificate, Computer Technology, Cybersecurity, Phi Theta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Kirk Douglas Squires, Certificate, Computer Technology, Technical Support.
Graduates, please stand. As a long-celebrated academic tradition, a student who has not yet received their degree wear the tassel on the right side of their mortarboard to signify your academic accomplishments and to symbolize your successful transition from candidate to Allegany College of Maryland graduate. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Let today serve as a beginning, not an ending. From this day forward, no matter where your path takes you, you will forever be an Allegany College of Maryland Trojan. This concludes Allegany College of Maryland's Spring 2023 commencement ceremony. We ask that our guests in the audience please remain seated during the recessional as the stage party, the faculty, and the graduates exit. This has definitely been another unprecedented year. Please continue to be safe. Please be kind, and please take care of one another. Thank you and safe travels.
Thank you.